Let me start with something simple and a little uncomfortable. Have you ever been stuck on a decision for so long that the decision basically made itself? You're thinking, you're researching, you're asking people, you're waiting for the right time, and months later, you're still in the same place. Not because you're lazy, not because you're not smart, but because you're trapped in one thing: overthinking. And overthinking has a hidden cost. It steals time. It steals momentum. It steals confidence. Today, we're solving a problem that almost everybody has. I don't know what to focus on, so I keep doing nothing. And the solution is a simple decision rule used by high performers. Kill or scale. Not emotionally, not dramatically, just clearly, because clarity creates speed, and speed creates results. So let's break it down like we're having coffee. Simple, real, practical. Overthinking is sneaky because it feels like work. You're not relaxing. You're not sleeping. You're stressing. So your brain tells you, at least I'm trying. But here's the truth. Overthinking is often fear in a smart outfit. It's fear of being wrong, fear of wasting time, fear of looking foolish, fear of failing publicly. So instead of choosing, you delay. And the delay feels safe until you realize it's destroying you quietly. Because the biggest risk isn't making the wrong choice. The biggest risk is never building momentum on any choice. The real reason you can't decide, let me say it straight, you're trying to make a perfect decision without running a real test. You want certainty first, but certainty doesn't come before action. Certainty comes after evidence, and evidence only comes from doing. So if you're waiting to feel sure, you'll stay stuck. That's why builders use a different strategy. They don't think their way into clarity, they test their way into clarity. And that's where killer scale comes in. The killer scale rule, here's the rule. You don't keep anything as a maybe for long. Everything in your life goes into one of three buckets. Kill it. It's not working. Keep it small. Maintenance mode. Scale it. It's working. Double down. Most people stay in maybe forever, and maybe is where dreams die slowly. So the first mindset shift is this. You're not choosing for life. You're choosing for the next test window. That's how pressure leaves your chest. You're not marrying the decision. You're running an experiment. Step 1. Decide what you're testing. I want you to think of one thing you're unsure about right now. Maybe it's a content niche, a business idea, a habit or routine, a job move, a relationship boundary, a skill you want to learn. You've been circling it for weeks, maybe months. Okay, now you do this. Turn it into a test. Not should I do YouTube, but can I post 12 videos in 4 weeks and improve my retention? Not should I start a business, but can I sell 10 units in 14 days with a simple offer? Not should I go back to school, but can I complete 10 hours of study and pass a practice test? You see the difference? One is emotional, one is measurable. The measurable one gives you a decision faster. This is where most people fail. They don't decide because they have no scoreboard, so they judge everything by feelings. And feelings are unreliable. So he set 3 numbers for every test. Effort. Did you actually show up? Hoi big signal? Did the market life respond? Energy. Did it drain you or sharpen you? Let me make that real. If your test is content, effort. 12 uploads done? Yes, no. Signal retention? Comments? Shares? Saves energy. Do you feel clearer or heavier after creating? If your test is business, effort. Number of outreach messages, calls. Signal. Replies, conversions, sales. Energy. Does this work feel meaningful or miserable? If your test is a habit, effort. Effort. Did you hit the minimum daily? Signal. Sleep. Mood. Progress. Strength. Focus. Energy. Does it make you feel more like yourself? 3 numbers, not 10. Because too many metrics equals confusion again. Run the test window. Short and serious. Here's the rule. Your test window must be short enough to finish. but long enough to produce signal. For most things, pick 7 days. Habits and routines, 14 days. Offers outreach workflow changes, 30 days. Content series skill building, bigger direction changes. And during the window, you do not negotiate. This is key. A lot of people test with half effort. Then they conclude, it didn't work. No, you didn't work. So your test must have a minimum commitment. Example, 1 video every 3 days, 10 outreach messages per day, 20 minutes of skill practice daily, no 0 days. That's the discipline part. You don't test your best mood. You test your system. When the window ends, you do a simple review. And this is where the magic happens. Because instead of living in maybe, you give yourself permission to decide. Ask these questions. Did I keep the promise? Effort. Did I see real signal? Response. Did this give me energy or drain me? Sustainability. Now decide. If effort was low, don't judge the idea yet. Fix the system. Run the test again. If effort was high, but signal is low, kill it or change the angle. If effort was high and signal is real, would scale it. This is what high performers do that average people don't. They don't cling to dead ideas. They don't keep investing in things that aren't paying back. They move. What scale actually means. Scaling is not doing everything. Scaling is doing the right thing more and cutting the rest. If something works, scaling means increase reps, improve quality, build templates, repeat what got signal, remove distractions. If your videos are getting saves and watch time, scale means make 10 more using the same structure. Improve the first 15 seconds. Keep the promise clearer. If your offer is selling, scale means raise outreach volume, improve follow-up, tighten delivery. If your habit is improving your life, scale means lock it into a trigger, protect the time, make it automatic. Scaling is doubling down on evidence, not vibes. What kill actually means and why it's freedom. A lot of people avoid killing things because it feels like failure, but killing the wrong thing is success because it gives you time back, energy back, focus back. If something is not working and you keep it alive, it becomes a vampire. It sucks your confidence slowly. So killing is not quitting. Killing is strategy. It's you saying, I'm not wasting my life on maybe. Let's bring it home. The challenge was, I don't know what to focus on, so I keep doing nothing. Now, what's the solution? Turn the confusion into a test. Set a 7-14-30 day window. Track effort, signal, energy. Decide kill or scale. That's it. And notice what just happened. We removed emotional pressure. We replaced it with evidence. We turned overthinking into motion. So now you're not stuck. You're in a system. Let me say this gently but clearly. Your life will not change from thinking harder. Your life changes when you start building evidence. Evidence that you show up. Evidence that something works. Evidence that you can decide like a leader. And here's the best part. Every time you run this process, you rebuild self-trust. Because you stop lying to yourself with maybe. You become a person who tests, learns, and moves. So here's what I want you to do right now. Y2, this. My test is 2-5. My window is days. My scoreboard is days. My scoreboard is days. And keep it simple. Because clarity doesn't come from complicated plans. Clarity comes from clean tests. This is MySoloSky. We don't beg motivation. We build systems. And from today on, no more. Maybe kill or scale. Or scale.